Are you in a job which requires you to interact with others, especially in a white collar job? If the answer is yes, then there is one skill which your employer, your boss, your organization wants you to have it. And that skill is communication. Have you always wanted to improve your communication? If yes, the next question is how do you do it? The answer is the best place to start is to understand the basics of communication. And that is what today's video is about, the basics of communication. My name is Girija. Let's get started. Welcome to Grow with Girija. Let's talk about communication. What is communication? We all know that it's an important skill to have part of personal and professional life. But what is it? Is it our ability to speak fluently in a language in which we talk to others? Or is it written language and our command over that? Or is it our ability to convey our ideas to others? Most of us would agree that it's a combination of all of these. However, I have observed working with teams, colleagues, and professional networks outside work for over 15 years. There is one aspect of communication which is not very clearly understood. And it is that communication involves two parties. And even though the speaker initiates the conversation, the communication is never complete without the receiver getting it. It's same as cooking is never complete without somebody really eating the dish. Sounds like common sense, but I've seen it so often being ignored. I'm guilty of that as well. That I would like to provide a definition of a good communicator. A good communicator is someone who ensures that the receiver of the communication gets it as intended. Now, that's a huge ask because you are not just responsible for the message but for the receiver getting it. And that is one reason why listening is an important part of communication as a skill. Yeah, because whom do you listen to? To the receiver, to the audience. Now that we have established that receiver is the focus of a communication, let's talk about the basics of any communication. Number one, a communication starts even before it is communicated. Sounds weird? It is not, because a communication starts with an intent. So, next time when you are talking to a friend, a colleague, a prospect, your boss, or drafting a mail to any of them, ask yourself the question why? Why this communication? Because the answer of that is your intent. And the intent is always present in the communication. But by thinking about it consciously, you would make it more effective. And what is interesting is that intent can be sometimes misinterpreted by your audience. Number two, what follows an intent is the actual message, which includes information such as data, text, links, website links, blogs, social media handles, videos, and so much more. Number three, context. Context is the answer to the question why this message now? Why is this important for the audience to know? And number four, action, if any, you would like your audience to take. The action is related to the intent, but the action is always explicit in your communication. For example, you might want your prospective customer to buy your product or service. However, the action you might want them to take is to click a link or to call you back. In my opinion, these are the basics of communication, and everything around that are the additional skills and techniques in one of these areas. For written communication, take for example, it is your command over language, brevity, clarity, structure, punctuation, etc. For spoken communication, the areas are verbal and non-verbal, which is your voice and body language. We also need to acknowledge the fact that words are rarely neutral, and based on past experience or prior memory, the receiver can assign a different meaning to a word than the speaker had intended. One important distinction between written and spoken communication: the written communication is mostly static in nature because you cannot incorporate the feedback from the audience. Sometimes, in form of blogs or chats, you might have some engagement from the audience. However, in case of spoken communication, you can adjust your communication while you get feedback and response from the audience. In summary, if you have your audience in mind, half the battle of the communication is already won. And rest half is about basics of communication, which is your intent, message, context, and action. And then you applying these basics in each and every communication, because when you succeed, you gain confidence, and when you have challenges, you learn. If you find something in this video useful, show your support by liking it and by subscribing to my channel. See you in another video of Grow with Girija.